think we're live. So, I am Nicola, and this is my debut stream. I am actually a scientist, by the way. Let me see. I think I might see if I can try to adjust my model a little bit. So, there might be some kinks throughout this, but I hope I'm entertaining. I was originally planning on starting this with my idiot stoner sister, but unfortunately she is inept, and it's like pulling teeth trying to get things to work with her. She claims, oh, I'll do anything for my brothers. Apparently that excludes anything that requires effort, competence, or being sober. But, oh well. And mind you, I have a full-time job, which I spent, I don't know, 11 and a half hours doing that in a biology lab. But no, Miss Waitress and inept mother. Yeah, her kid, her daughter broke her arm or shoulder rather, and she doesn't even know how it happened. Of course, my dad, even he gestured that she was smoking pot, which, Mother of the Year. But, yeah, today I'll be maybe working through a couple of things. You see, I'm not exactly one for supply-side economics, so let's have some fun in a destructible environment, shall we? Yeah, make a new door, make a hole through the wall, and I mean, it's not coming out of my paycheck. Goodness knows the CEO right here can spare a little bit of money if he has to go a day without caviar, and I think that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. It's not my problem. See, I downloaded... Okay, here's the document. I can let this cutscene run a little bit. But, so, something, I guess, ideally, so some of my goals, I guess, it'd be nice to meet other people. So, there's some cool people like Kirsha, Gerstal, and Pippa, and of course, everybody, the dad of the internet, Mr. Medicare. Although I feel like that's something, don't think that's likely. Hold on. Here, let me help you. Yeah, let me help. See if we can cause any OSHA violations. Do I have to... I hold this. Let's see if we can make any new doors. Not sure. Oh, nope. We can get into that in a bit. There'll hopefully be plenty of opportunities to remodel. Oh, well, we're right off the bat going to the Den of Evil. Finance. Apparently, oh, I heard something about our finances at my job today, and granted, I don't really want to speak too much about it, but it makes me question things. But I mean, we have basically a bottomless pit of money for R&D. Alright. So the goal here is to replace the projector. So let's see if we can do that. Hold on. You know what? No, not this one. Oh. Don't have a door. Yeah, this door over here, yeah. This doesn't work. You see, I have to open it. And again, I'm not paying for any of this. So it's more convenient. If they wanted me to care more, then maybe they should have increased my paycheck. Well, I don't know. This might not be... This hole might not be big enough, so let me go back and see if I can make it here. Maybe there's another way. Oh wait, I know. Maybe if I use the... I'm opening it up now, so I'm confident. Stay open. Let me see if I can just tear the door off the hinges. Come here. It's a sacrifice now, but it's for the future. No. You know what? Okay, this is better. I can... Here. Hold still. No? I thought you could destroy... Let me see. Maybe something bigger. Come on. There we go. See? Easy access. Now, where did the projector go? I'm not sure... Yeah, let me... I work about, I think, like I said, 11.5 hours, and I'm not exactly confident that I'm going to get a raise. I can't imagine why. Hey everybody, got your projector. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not a fan of supply side economics. I don't exactly have much in the way of control, so... I do think I sometimes, I don't know if I actually... So I remember once... Oh, well... Here I was going to break that, expensive, painting. Oh well, the CEO can win that one. He can have a few nice things. Let's see. The C... Let's see. Yeah, I think I freak my manager, or supervisor, I guess I tend to call him, about all my mention of pitchforks and torches in regards to the upper management on Ethernet cable. You see, that's how you know when you're in corporate America. They actually still use Ethernet. Oh. A hat. Speaking of the hat salesman, Medicare. I've seen a little bit of this game before. Oh, well. You may have lost your hat, but I'm still going to try and put you through a wall. Oh, well. Now we got rid of the useless door. You know, no, give me the hat. You know, sometimes I do kind of wonder. I feel like there are doors that are kind of unnecessary in my, at my work. So how do I get, where does this go? So, I'm not exactly an interior designer. I'm the sort of person who, for one thing, I could see myself just sitting in a room with a TV or a computer or something. Is there any way to... I don't think there's a good way to smash that open. I also... So, my mom likes to... she likes the movie Along Came Polly. And I tend to be a rather obsessive person. So I like to think that she likes to imagine that something like that will happen to me, where I'll find a girl that will make me less obsessive. But really the only takeaway I got from that movie is that there's a scene in there where they're taking throw pillows off the bed, they're making the bed. And really the only thing I got was that throw pillows are a waste of time after they calculate how much time is spent a year taking them off and putting them on the bed, which I suspect is not exactly the lesson my mother wanted me to learn. Is there something... I just smashed through this myself. There needs to be more cables. Here's a cable. That vase looks expensive. Oh boy. I hope that wasn't the CEO's favorite. It's made by orphan children in a third world country. You see, it's their tears that make it all the more beautiful. Again, it's not affecting my paycheck. They wanted me to care. What? A new hat. Oh, not a hat. It's a shield. You know, a guy recently got I don't know if he was arrested. He was fired at least. For stealing a bunch of equipment from a building, from a lab. There we go. That was a Picasso. Picasso's probably cost more than 10,000. Yeah, if only I could shake his hand right. Don't really exactly feel sympathy. Hold on. Let's see if I can make more access points. I don't think I can. Not that thing anyway. You know, you'd think, though, with how expensive our equipment is, that it would, you know, work. You would think wrong, though. Things cost thousands of dollars, if not tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. Just to give an example, so we have the bio hood. So there is one in the one lab that just, it alarms for no reason pretty frequently. And where did I glitch this? Oh, here we go. It's kind of slapshot work, or however you say. This isn't long enough. How exactly am I supposed to get through here? I actually don't know. Anyway. So we have a pair of hoods in... Hold on. In our lab. Oh, can I use this? No, I don't think so. So we have a pair of hoods in our lab, and one of them started alarming, kind of like the one in the other lab. So it'll alarm frequently, and it's annoying. Oh, there's an oh, wait. I guess I didn't have to do this. I can just make more doors. Okay, and get it real far back. See, isn't this better? Really, the CEO should be thanking me. Hold on, the bathroom needs easier access. Let me see if I can angle this. And maybe once more. Come on. Can I move this thing? There's something shiny in there. I want it. You see, this is what if I don't get a raise, maybe I'll do this to the CEO's office or house. Sometimes I think of I happen upon an episode of all things Sabrina the Teenage Witch back when I unfortunately used to go to the beach because my mother forced me. And I remember there was an episode where Salem was antagonizing the neighbor. He was in a fight with a neighbor. And he was throwing water balloons and making threatening calls, apparently, to the neighbor. And what he said during this one scene is, "Take that, Tobias!" As he flung a water balloon. Aren't I pretty? My CO isn't named Tobias, by the way. I can understand why you might think that, though. Hold on. Do you know what? I think there needs to be another access point. I'm not done. I need to make sure that you can go all the way back without opening up any doors. I'd like to reiterate that I've worked 11 and a half hours today, so you can understand why. Interior decorating is my hobby. You know, I could imagine making a room that's just black, Vanta black, or a room that's just filled with throw pillows. You know, I'm a bit sad that a few years back I went to a high school reunion, and the person who is an interior decorator unfortunately wasn't there. Wouldn't it be funny to traumatize her with my asinine interior decorating ideas? Hang on, it says I'm dropping a bunch of frames here. I hadn't noticed that until now. Settings. Give me a second here. Looks like it's fine now. Focusing on the game, I hope things are going okay. Do you know what? Let me just lower the output here. Let's say 5,500 kilobytes. Wait, I think decreasing it might actually make it worse. It's been a while, a little bit since I've last messed with this. It's working okay before. I don't know if having a different game affects it. Let's see, not that direction, that one's long. Here we go. Yeah, I mentioned my mother forced me to go to the beach. I hate the beach. It's a glorified saltwater desert. And of course, I was fortunate enough to not only get to go to Florida in the dead of summer on a yearly basis. My grandparents also had a beach house. Yay! Another hat. Hold on. Like I said, if the CEO has to go without caviar for a day, maybe next time he'll think about how much he pays his employees. Hold on. Here's something else shiny. Let's see if I can knock it down. No. There we go. I didn't get the shiny thing, but I can come back for it. Alright. Hold on, let me get something... No, let me... See, there's a door over there. So that's one access point. And then, but you see, in case there's a fire, we need multiple access points. So let's make one over there. No, that's not quite enough. OSHA, eat your heart out. Is that a fanny pack? Maybe I should get one for my sister's metrosexual boyfriend. Mr. getting all offended because he thinks he knows everything. And I'm not taking his advice. By the way, as far as my sister goes, and being impossible to work with, so first off, it took several months for me to be able to borrow her the computer that I was planning to use because it was getting repaired, and I kept talking to her about it, and blah 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 blah. Oh, this one doesn't open that way. And then, let's see, what then? I spent a bunch of time trying to get things set up. And then her boyfriend decided, got his panties on a twist, and decided that he didn't feel comfortable with my using the computer anymore. Hold on, let me just imagine this is his. So I had to buy another computer. And I was asking my idiot sister, I mean, are you sure? Are you sure you want to, there we go. Yeah, these glass, the glass is dangerous. It could break and hurt people. We need to get rid of it. It's a safety violation. So then, I was talking to her, so she was saying, yeah, we could do it here. Mom can watch the little monsters. And so I get a bunch of things set up. I'm about ready to get things started. She gets into a fight with my mother. And aside from that, it doesn't really seem like it's the most tenable to have mom watch the kids, little terrors. It would be a bit difficult. So they decide. We basically decided that it would probably be better just to have her do it remotely. Even though I asked before if she if she wanted to do it remotely. No, we can do it here, or whatever she said. Never work with the mentally handicapped if you're able to. Do you think the CEO is proud of this? Maybe it's something you won in a race or something. Something for going fast. That went fast, didn't it? Keep adjusting the mouse settings. Let me bump this up to 0.5, let's say. I think that's too much. It can be a bit hard. I think the mouth might be a bit better now. It's hard to get the settings right. By the way, if you are at all curious about VTuber models or anything, feel free to ask me about really whatever, I guess. Or I'm also I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but specifically, but I am a biologist. Let's see this. Let's see if I can. You know what? I think both rooms need more doors. Spending all this time destroying property. Hopefully this doesn't impede, you know, actual progress in terms of scores. I think I got a little bit too detailed when I was talking to my supervisor about... It may have been what would happen if I didn't get a raise. I think I went a bit too detailed in terms of making Piranha solution. I was saying, oh yeah, yeah, we'll get the CEO, and if he, we'll get him into the lab and get the door behind him, and if he disagrees, we can maybe get some sodium, sulfuric acid and some peroxide, and maybe some molecular sieves to concentrate the peroxide. I don't even know if that would work. I think I actually said, I don't think it was sodium, excuse me, I keep saying sodium, sulfuric acid. I think I said sodium sulfate. Wait, sodium sulfate, which you can actually then use to, it'll absorb the sodium and release hydrogen and basically make sulfuric acid. Is there something I can use to fling into here? You know, I'm pretty sure there's a way to do all this without wanton destruction. But where's the fun in that? Wait, what about this? I didn't accomplish what I wanted, but that's still something nice. Not for the people paying for all this, but, you know, it's not my problem. Oh, there's a plug. Hold on, I think it might be stuck on something, so if it's going to go shooting back, I may as well break something in the process. Only $120. Doesn't go hard enough. Let me get this worker. I realize this probably violates some kind of OSHA thing, but it'll be our little secret. We don't need to report this to safety. How... Go. Okay, sure, whatever. Do I get these? Do I get the workers to go in chairs? I think that might be it. No. Alright, come on. Come on. Eh, good enough. Makes another hole. Actually, I can just maybe shove them through. Maybe that angle. If I get it through there and use a bigger object. I wonder how much these prices compare to how much money my lab spends on a regular basis. Lab work is not cheap. That being said, I'm in the wrong field. As far as laboratory equipment goes, feels like such a racket. I think the glorified water heater that we got recently was not thousands plural, but over $1,000. And nothing is cheap. The buffers, so we have, for example, DNA extraction buffers, that sort of thing. I think they're basically just salty detergent. I mean, I don't actually know precisely what's in it, but that is within the realm of possibility. Of course, it's probably just highly analyzed salty detergent. I want that. Is there a plug? I can't move this. Ew, move. Plug here. Oh look, the door's open now. Now I can get in. Here, Pew, help me. Well, now I'm manlier than my sister's boyfriend. Not that that's saying much. Yeah, but my sister's kids are just... they're... Okay, so I realize toddlers aren't really the most well-behaved, but my sister's kids are kind of on another level. My niece, for example, she got out of the house recently. She went out in the backyard. She maybe even unlocked it. I think my nephew actually managed to lock my sister in the backyard, so she had to go around. Oh, look, a high score. Go around the front door and go in that way. And of course, my nephew, when he's about to get spanked, he might slap his hands together, basically just acting defiant and daring basically my mom to do something, which, I mean, if I were in that position, I wouldn't be shocked if he were to be disciplined worse for that. So chat should show up here if anyone were to type. I say that as if you can see where I'm pointing with my mouse. Let's see. Them out of the way. Let's see. I feel like it would be, I guess, easier to talk if I had somebody to bounce off of to annoy and ridicule, like my sister. Christmas was not too long ago, and I don't need to ask for hippopotamus for Christmas because, well, I have one as a sister. She never stops eating. Yeah, she comes over here and she'll be stuffing her. She'll get something. If it's not nailed down, she's liable to start stuffing it in her face. Actually, something that amusing happened years and years ago where this worked against her. So she was, I think she was coming home, and this was when I was little. So she was coming home, and there was something on the kitchen. There's a bin of dog food. So she comes home and she isn't paying attention. She just starts getting into things and starts shoveling it into her mouth, and she goes, what is this? Why is this bland? Why is this shaped like dogs? Is this dog food? My mother was cracking up. As I understand, I actually wasn't even awake at the time. I think I also left a while out on the kitchen table. I'm actually a little surprising that didn't break. Here, let me fix this. You're not witnesses. It attacked me. I was protecting it from bandits, and it slipped. It was a counterfeit. It was. You see, that was by Hunter Biden. He sold it to the CEO. So the CEO bought it to pay him off. And now he was going to use that painting. He was going to donate it as a tax write-off. Really, I was doing everyone a favor. I want that hat. I'm assuming here that once you get the hat, you can freely switch it out at some point. It was too high up. I had no choice. What am I doing? Besides living out my work fantasies. Well, I know what I'm doing next. I'm getting that. The question is how. But yeah, work has been a little bit crazy as of late. We have this stupid thing upcoming, and of course we still have other things to do. So here we are trying to get a bunch of stuff done. That didn't work. Because we aren't going to have time in the near future. I see something else sparkling. Is this game basically just a hat collector on some level? I got this. This isn't... It's not a hat. It's a graduation gown. How ironic for a VTuber. Maybe... Hang on a sec. See, that was only $30. That's nothing at where I work. Enzymes, that sort of stuff. Costs quite the pretty penny. So, aside from... Oh, I can't fling this. Well, okay, it's useless. That was also a donation by the Hunter Biden. Really, I'm doing the CEOs a favor by covering up. Actually, I mean, those modern art pieces, I mean, it's all rigged in terms of... I mean, I guess not all rigged, but... Hang on, can I... How far does this go? Not far enough, apparently. Hold on, let me see if I can do some damage on the way back. Not good enough. Here, you guys want to go for... Not you. Here, you guys want to go for a ride? It's like Disney World. Need something smaller. More narrow, or... I'm launching a bullet. Let's see if this works. Looks like I'm still I need to pay attention to the frames. One moment. Alright, it seems like I'm dropping frames, so let me see. Again, I tested this before. 5,500. So, you'll have to excuse me, I guess, if it isn't perfect, unfortunately. But I am just starting out. Move. I want whatever this is. Are there any more plugs I could use? How far does this go? Are you feeling bad for my employer yet? If you do, don't. Can you move out of the way? Move out of the way. I think I might need to take care of these people at some point. So that takes care of that. So I recently got an interesting game. I don't actually remember the title, given that it's in Japanese. It is this Club Nintendo exclusive. Exclusive in Japan, no less. And I had seen it in an article in Nintendo Power years and years ago. Okay. Alright. Not quite. I wonder if I could I fling this now? Apparently that isn't the best projectile. It is some game based off of Super Sentai, or whatever however you call it. The catch is, though, Some of the controls are with the microphone, so you shout voice commands into the microphone for example, I think you punch and kick. It's multiplayer only, though. It does have download play. But the point is... oh, no, not quite. I moved it, so that's progress I get. Wait, can I move the table? Yeah, let me get these people out of the way. Can I just move? I'd like to point out that I have my MS. What can I say? My thesis was not in furniture flinging or game mechanics. Oh well. I was kind of planning on outsourcing the sucking at video games to my sister. But I mean, I guess there'll be moments like this. Nothing else, I'm good at platformers, I'd say, that sort of stuff. Better than my sister. Noticing a distinct lack of holes. Let's see if we can fix that. Also, I see something shiny. No holes yet. Oh, here's something. Why did I even do this? Whatever. I can't get the... Well, I guess I can go ahead and get the projector, but I need to make sure... You see, I need to make... I need to get the projector out of here, but I mean... I'd have to take it all the way to the stairs, and... I mean... I'm not paid enough for that. Maybe if we... So if we make a hole... in this wall... It'll balance the feng shui. Yeah, like I said, I'm not exactly an interior designer. Alright, so you see this. This is what happens if my pay increase does not match inflation. And I don't want to hear anything about economics or anything because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, economics doesn't concern me. Okay, the hole is... So... Yeah, it desperately needed a hole. You see, I'm not an economist. And if the company... If the company needs more money, that's not my problem. I'm not in finance. That's the job of other people. So the CEO can take a cut, and he can go a day without caviar. Yeah, let's do another one just for the fun of it. Let's see. We need to make sure... The sound of breaking glass soothes me. That wasn't quite breaking glass. We need to do it again. Yeah, whatever. Alright, everyone. Whoever catches this, they get to get married next, or whatever the bouquet tradition is. That wasn't my fault. I clearly said that you guys were supposed to catch it. I blame you people. You guys just aren't team. You aren't team players. You don't listen to instructions. This is going to go on your review, which is a thinly veiled excuse not to increase your pay. That's what reviews are. You know, the place I work at is, in theory, big on safety, but from what I've heard, that kind of stops when, for example, there's snow and there's concern about, or would be concern otherwise about people driving. You see, it's okay to do stuff if it hurts your bottom, to not do stuff that hurts your bottom line. You see, safety isn't actually about caring for the workers, it's about being sued and the possibility of workers being out and taking money away from you. Because that's what's important. Alright, I got it. Looks like the dropped frames might be going down percentage-wise anyway. Yeah, hopefully one day I'll have enough of an audience to interact with. I do hope that people will wind up entertained. Goodness knows my coworkers are amused by my endless sarcasm and cynicism. I mean, again, can things just work right? Oh, I missed a couple of things. Oh well. So next up is logistics. Don't know how far I'm going to go with this. I've been going for about an hour now. Maybe I'll see if I can clear 2 floors. Oh, as far as the as things not working and the biohood goes, aside from the fact that it's been alarming now for no apparent reason, and I'd like to note that it was inspected not too long ago. Now it's getting stuck. So my supervisor has had to come in and he has had to unscrew one of the faces of the hood. And get it unstuck so you can push it back up. Let me adjust something. Maybe if I turn this down. One moment. Maybe my mouth movements will be a bit. Trying to smooth it out a little bit. It's a bit tricky, this. But I guess on some level it's growing pains or something. I need a hat. The one I have isn't good enough. I need all of them. Maybe I'm acting like a woman with shoes. Or at least my mother. My mother, when she goes to the beach house, she brings... I've seen her bring bags of... plural, of shoes. I don't understand women. Can you believe that I've never had a girlfriend? I mean, I know it's astounding, isn't it? People on... I posted on 4chan about the debut, and they accused me of, strangely enough, they were implying that my sister was actually my... So they were implying she was my sister, but that she was actually my girlfriend. And let me tell you, if I ever get a girlfriend that is anything like my sister, go ahead and shoot me. Just... if that happens, I will probably have had a stroke. There's something I can resist. Come on. I don't even know what it is, but I'm getting it. You see, you'll notice at the beginning of this, I think, the CEO in this game is supposed to be my father, so this is a nepo hire. I'm still going to be all your boss. I'm going to be your boss, all of you, regardless of how much money I cost. You see, I'm actually going to take over, and I'm going to short sell the stock, and I'm going to crash the company for profit, I'm going to make a bunch of money, and you're going to be out of work. But I'm going to be rich. I'm going to have plenty of hats anyway. Don't worry, everything is insured. You see, this is it's a mostly peaceful demolition or something, I don't know. Oh, I didn't break. Okay, there we go. I feel like I'm not even remotely trying to go for any kind of high score. I'm more interested in just causing one destruction. You have life insurance? Can't craft him. You took too long on your break, you must be punished. Pretend you're at an amusement park. Yeah, really, companies are only going to be happy once you start paying them. See, you can tell I know... You can tell I'm a bit of a Medicare fan because of my obsession with hats. I missed that? We need a hat for our hats. Hold on, there's stuff in the way, let me clear it. That vase had it coming, it looked at me funny. Who's ready to hire me as a warehouse worker? Oh, wait. Come on. Do I have to do it the boring way, or can I just finagle this thing out? You know, I think I might need to get that purple box in there, but if I like doing things the easy way, I would have my master's degree. I found that getting my master's degree was actually pretty redundant. I mean, I had already done a thesis once already for undergraduates. So apparently I'm just a glutton for punishment. there's something kind of interesting. I guess less so about my job and more so about the people at my job. So actually, I tend to notice, I guess, names, and for lack of better description, patterns. So for example, we have a new intern, who, her name, is, a letter away from the Japanese word for deer. And I picked up on this immediately. And she actually watches anime. Shocker that each of her likes watching anime. Meme, I mean, but so my coworker, so I've been rather insistent on her watching that deer anime, and I've been basically referring to her as a deer or deer girl. Another thing, like I said, I was, or I guess sort of implied, if not outright said, I was at work pretty late today. My mother is very smotherly. Let me get the hacks before I clear this. So she worries about us, and sometimes she'll call me, and I mean, I'm in the lab, so, and this is, what is this? Is a neck thing. I'm in the lab, so I'm not necessarily able to, you know, pick up the phone. And so today I was telling her, so the reason I was late was because I said I was surrounded by a bunch of deer, and they were forcing me into a gang initiation, and so now I'm a member of the Green Antlers, and we have a tour of 4 coming up with the Avian Brotherhood. You know, maybe I'll continue on with this train of thought the next time my mother calls me during work. It can be a storyline or something. Alright, is that all the hats? Wait, hold on. No. Come on. There. That fixes it. There are deer, sometimes, where I work. Oh, well, that was easier than I thought. No, wrong button. Let me check to see, are there any hats that I missed? I would be dishonoring Medicare if I didn't scour this place for the hats. Forgive me, Papa Jim, if I don't get all the hats. Well, I think this warehouse is all nice and organized now. Yeah, I think the frame dropping has gone down substantially. Again, apologies if there were issues before. Again, I tried to test with a different game at least. Oh. Actually, it's supposed to cause destruction in this. That's the sound that my sister makes when she backs up. That's another way. I don't even know what that thing is. Come on. Kind of thinking, as far as me driving really anything in general. Hold on, I think I can make a hole through this wall. Yeah, I don't exactly have the best sense of direction. Hold on. Let me make this wider for you guys. Wait. I need enough momentum. I'm helping the workers. The workers' hero. Also, in case you can't tell, despite my griping about the work environment, I'm not exactly some stupid commie Redditor. Capitalism is good at it's good for optimizing things. It's just we live. I mean, how should I put this? It's less capitalism in America and more, I guess, corporatism, where higher ups are able to influence people in power and get them to write laws that are beneficial for them, and it also make it harder to get into certain industries. You know, pull the ladder up behind them. Can I go up this way? Actually, hold on. another forklift over here. There are men at work. Speaking of men, I guess it's tangential. The women in my family, they are quite possibly one of the best arguments against women's suffrage. Men have on Twitter, and I don't know if they're still arguing about this. They've been arguing basically since Christmas about my sister and my mother are basically having attitude problems. My sister got all uppity because my mother called and started yelling at her to wake up or something at noon. My sister apparently was up late, and one of her little, or even both of the little monsters, little terrors. It's amazing my cousin didn't get her tubes tied after interacting with those two. What was I saying? Yeah, apparently they had woken up late the night before Christmas or something. And so that was my sister's excuse. Not sure how much credit I'm going to give her there, especially considering how my sister will just let her kids stay up. For toddlers, sometimes past 11. Again, Mother of the Year. Can I get up this way? Oh well. Let me go this way. So they've been arguing for some extended period of time, and just goes on and on, and of course, I'd like to know that it's a tad hypocritical that my mother is complaining about my sister being late, even if she's not at home by 12 or in the afternoon for Christmas. Because one nickname I have for my mother, and I have many nicknames for her, is the White Rabbit, because she's late for a very important date. And I would say that is a very earned nickname. Back when she was driving us to school... Oh, there's another hat. Back when she was driving us to school, we were basically constantly running late. And I don't know how many times I told her to, if she was washing her hair, to do it the night before, to wash her hair the night beforehand, or to curl her hair, or whatever it was. Because whenever she did that in the morning, we were inevitably late. And not once were we late when my father was the one, hold on, was the one taking us to school. I actually managed to get across it. Mind you, I don't actually have a package. Hold on. Package delayed. Do I even need to go back around and get it? I just need to build up enough momentum. Oh, well. Alright, well, my sister isn't here, but apparently I'm providing a decent amount of suckage anyway. Although... No, I can't pull this. Oh well. I needed a new hole. I'm making this building so much more efficient. Can you believe, though, that my family doesn't listen to me? Yeah, as far as the streaming stuff goes, I mean, I suggested before we just set stuff up at her house and she could do it remotely. Here, let me do another OSHA violation. But she didn't listen, and then only after the fact, did she, I guess, acquiesce, for lack of a better description. For the love of... Another example of my family not listening to me, which they do often, is not listen to me. Let's see. My mother, for example, we have a cat named Sebastian. And he basically just does whatever he wants, kind of like my mother. And so he'll walk all over the counter and everything, and we'll walk on the drying mat. And I don't know how many times I've asked my mother to do something about that, and I've suggested before that some kind of drying rack, and she poo-pooed that idea. And then not too long ago, I'd asked her again to do something, and she had the brilliant idea of getting a drying mat. So it's only after she ignored my idea that she come up with it on her own. I'd need to figure out how to convince people my ideas that are their ideas. Alright, yeah, that works. Sebastian also has a habit of, he likes getting in... We've surrendered one napkin basket to the spoon had already. But he will sometimes get in the one on the kitchen table. Actually, before I clear this, what's over here? Is there a hat? I don't see a hat. And part of the reason for that is my mother, put a blanket, in there, so I guess that was easy for him. The problem is, Sebastian apparently doesn't like that. But I kept telling her that the reason why he hadn't been laying in the one basket that we surrendered him was because she had put the blanket in there. So at some point I eventually just took the... hold on, these need to be destroyed too. Eventually I just took the towel out. And lo and behold, he started getting in his basket again. I don't know why people don't listen to me. It's like they're compelled to contradict me. I remember back in high school, we were discussing Lord of the Flies. And in particular, the character Piggy. So Piggy is his nickname. But... his name is never actually stated in the book, as far as I'm aware of. And... we were discussing it, and a bunch of people, including the teacher, mind you, said that his name was in the book, his actual name. They couldn't tell me what it was, but they said it was stated. Of course, years later, I looked it up on a Wikia page, and as far as I understand, his name is not actually mentioned in the book. I'd like to emphasize that the teacher was saying this too. Of course, my parents don't listen to me. What is that saying from the Bible? Only in his own town, amongst his own people, is a prophet without honor. Of course, I think I'm always right. Just like my mother. Mind you, I feel like I'm more justified in believing that. I mean, if nothing else, I have a degree in biology, so I mean, that says, I guess, something, at least in theory. Granted, I'm not infallible, and it's not as if there aren't plenty of people who act like scientists know everything when they don't. I didn't manage to get him over there, but I did manage to do some damage, so that's at least something. I think tomorrow I might play Pizza Tower. I am Italian, by the way, so that's, or part Italian anyway. Didn't go over there. Whatever. It's closer at least. And I guess this also fits with Luigi. Yeah, I say, whenever we want to start talking about raising torches and pitchforks to upper management, maybe from now on we should say in Luigi's mansion. Get some plausible deniability. Talking about Piranha, or as I was talking about Piranha Solution. Can I get this guy on conveyor belt? Will that actually accomplish anything? I don't think it really does. At least not for this conveyor belt. The people working at this place are remarkably placid. But yeah, it's the CEO's son. He can do whatever he wants. See, we're learning about the real world here. Hold on, I see something sparkling. I guess it doesn't work if you're not holding something. I can just collect the workers this way. Or maybe I'm not sure if I can get all of them with this. What's that thing sparking over there? Is that some kind of... I guess it's a light, but it could be, some kind of fire thing, is it? Alright, come here. You're all going for a ride. I'd also like to point out that for any issues I might have with the game, I'm pretty sure my sister game overed in the first row of Super Mario Wonder. So this is without talking to an audience. So if I'm looking for someone to suck at video games, I feel like she's a pretty good candidate. Not to mention, she also couldn't get through the tutorial in Echoes of Wisdom. I have to go for her. Okay. I need to get my hat, that's the most important thing. This company is going to go out of business by the end of the day. You know, I'm thinking, there's a distinct lack of holes in walls. Let's fix that. Okay, there's a good hole there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, nice open floor plan. I don't think I can go any further, at least in that direction, but that isn't going to be a problem. Yep, there we go. Let me see. I think I might be able to get some of that wall if I start spinning this. All right. Yep. Got that wall. Okay, yeah. Yep, I think that's about, all I can get here. Hold on. You see, the people who paid for these boxes didn't, pay for premium service. So that's what they get. We want to make sure our customers get value for their money. That was a tad counterproductive. Also, I see something shining. There we go. Let me see. How do I get these guys? Oh, and I missed a wall. Hold on. Let me take care of this first. You see, it's a bit incongruous. that there is a wall there, and not over next to it. So let me fix that. Hold on, I need something heavier. Wrong button. Come on. There we go, this is nice and heavy. See, it's very important that I clear all these, the walls are defective. So it's very important for the safety of the workers that I get rid of all these dangerous walls. There we go. That fixed it. Pressing the wrong button. Couple workers over here. Oh, whatever. I think I need to get chairs or something for. This should work. Enough loitering, and you don't get breaks. You're contractors. I was a contractor, even with my master's degree, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm grinding on that fact ever. No paid vacation. I couldn't work with COVID, but I didn't get sick days, so, you know. Hold on. So, next time, let me use sick days. I don't even know where the other workers are. The door is pretty pointless at this point. Oh, wait. Say something sparkling. The guy in the orange hat, he's working, so I assume he's counted as either collected or he was never. How do I... I need hats. This is very important. I don't even know how I would grab that. Wait. It froze. timer isn't going anymore. How do I break it? Well... I feel like that might be a good time to stop. It's almost been 2 hours for one thing. Yeah, so feel free to comment, subscribe, whatever. Hopefully things will improve as time goes on. Again, I plan on tomorrow playing Pizza Tower. If you have any questions or whatever, just let me know. Alright, well, you have a nice day, and let's see, as far as sign-offs go, let me think about, I have an idea for a sign-off, but let me just think of it for a second, how exactly, I want to say this. So, if you don't like and subscribe, just remember, I'm Italian, so you don't want to anger me, and I'm liable to break your Nico kneecaps, right? Hmm? I kid, of course. But, have a nice day. Bye.